Hi there, my name's Beth, and today I want to talk to you about my 21 goals for 2021. And you're probably thinking, Beth, you made 20 goals last year and did 2 of them, so why so many? Why not? Um, 21 goals for 2021 sounds good, and I'm keeping my goals super vague this year, so I mean, some of them probably could be combined, and we're gonna just tell you the 21 things I hope to get done this year, and getting a pet will not be on this list because the one is definitely enough for now. So I have on this notepad my 21 goals, and then I will put them in my bullet journal, but I want to film a video first before I put them in here, just so it's a very blank page. And he has the zooms, so that'll be fun. But yes, so I want to film a video going through what I've got for this, and that'll be going up hopefully within a couple of days. But we're going to talk about my goals first. So I have probably should have broken them down into categories. But we're just going to kind of go through and talk about what I have. So the first goal is the goal I've had for the entire past 5 years, and that is to get my license. I feel like I'm broken record every time, and at the start of the year I'm like, this is my goal and I'm gonna do it because I have to, blah blah. And then end of the year, every year is like, well, I didn't do it. That's not gonna be the case this year. I have to do it, and my boyfriend's going to push me, not push me, but we're gonna, with his assistance, we're gonna get the license this year because it's embarrassing at 27 to not have it. Next is very related, and that is to get a car. At 27, I should have had a car and my license and all this stuff long before now. And I just, I want to get my license and then get a car, like, very close together so that I'm able to drive. Yes, goals. So my next goal, normally I put have a certain amount saved, but it doesn't work for me, and life generally comes into the way when I put a specific amount. So my goal for this year is to start saving for a house. And I mean, my goal by the end of 2021 is to not own a house specifically. If that happens, amazing. But if not, that's not the goal. My goal is to make my main saving priority this year for a house. I'm sick of living in an apartment, paying this much rent for this space that when I leave, I can't even take the doorknob. It's kind of obnoxious. So yes, I eventually would like to own a home, and I know it's not going to happen this year, but my goal is to make my main saving priority for this year for saving for a home, if that makes sense. So on a related note, since it is the start of the year, one of my goals is to downsize my possessions so that if I can, I mean, I'll talk about that as my next goal actually, but I want to downsize my possessions because I feel like I have way too much and I'm just not using enough. So I've been selling things, and I'm going to start saving that money somewhere. I don't really know. But I'm working on just getting rid of things because I've realized that it's not about all the stuff I have that makes me happy. It's more like what I'm doing. So, and the people in my life, obviously. So my next goal is to live somewhere new. Last year it was to leave the town I'm in. Again, with the state the world is in, that might not be possible. But my goal is by the end of this year to be living somewhere new. So this, not here. I've realized that I probably should live somewhere either with a roommate or somewhere cheaper. Just financially, it doesn't make sense to be living in this place with the rent and the hydro and internet and all that. So if I can find a place that has utilities included and a little bit less rent, just for my financial situation, it would make saving for a house that much easier. So next goal is to read 15 books. Last year I made the goal 20, the year before that it was 30, the year before that it was 100. I'm never hitting those goals. I think I read like one book last year total. So my goal is for 15. That's a little bit more than one a month. And I'm already on my second book of the year. Just listening to Audible, I had like 24 Audible credits available, so I just kind of went through and picked out like a few books that interest me right now, and I think that's what I want to do, is go on Audible when I'm looking to read a new book, pick one that interests me, and just listen to that, and then be done, and then I can pick a new one, so I'm actually listening to the books that I have. Downsizing my stuff, I probably am going to get rid of most of my physical books, just because I've had them sitting on my shelves for so long and I haven't read them. I'm going to keep some, obviously, and I have a bunch at my parents' home that, like, I will get to, or I'll downsize those at some point too. But, like, I feel like I just have too much stuff. So 15 books is the goal for this year, and yeah. My next goal is to use social media better. So I find a lot of the time I'm sitting on Facebook and I'm sitting on Instagram and I'm just scrolling mindlessly because I'm wasting time. I want to use social media, those platforms, better. So like actually using them with intention. I mean, obviously I'm going to probably just scroll Facebook and Instagram, but I've kind of like been tailoring my my Instagram especially to be following more specific types of influences and such. This one's totally related, and my other goal is to build my food Instagram. So I love cooking and baking. It's what I do, it's my job. But I want to build up my Instagram that I've made that's only food stuff. So it's only posts about food. My personal Instagram is just like me and my life, mostly my cat. But I want to build up my food Instagram and hopefully somehow start like getting my name out there that way. So I want to, actually this one's kind of related too. This is YouTube related. I want to try filming a cooking video at some point this year. I love cooking, love it. And I don't know if that's going to be baking or something savory, but I really want to try filming at least one, because it might not work, but one cooking video this year. So watch out for that, because you're going to get a cooking video at some point, hopefully. And then, on a related note, my next goal is to film and put up one video per month. I hate making that goal because I always fail. But yeah, I think like 12 videos over the course of 1 year is totally doable, one a month, and I mean, like, I kind of want to start doing like favorites videos, and that's a monthly thing. So even if that's the only video I'm putting out every month, which it hopefully won't be, we'll see that. But But yeah, so one YouTube video a month, so watch out for that. My next goal is to, I don't really know. On a food related note, my goal is to actually meal plan. I find a lot of the time I'm going to the grocery store and buying things to make desserts and stuff, and like I'm not actually buying normal food, but then I also am buying like random food, so I'm not making like actual meals, and then at the end of the day I get home and I'm just like, well, a bagel sounds good. So I want to get better at meal planning so that I kind of know what groceries to buy. This one kind of ties into another goal, but what groceries to buy and what to make so that I actually have a plan each day, kind of, because I do know things happen. And like, I'm not always at home at night for dinner, and this meal planning will probably just be dinners because most of the time I'm at work for lunch and I'm at work when I should eat breakfast. So, like, those two meals are generally covered. Where like when I come home, I don't want to have to like just think about what I'm eating. I want to know, okay, tonight I'm having this, it's already in the fridge, or I'm gonna just throw this together. So yeah. And then so another goal I have is to actually budget this year. With the saving for a house, I want to try to budget so that I know exactly all the expenses I have, what money I'm making, how much I can put in savings, but then also like hopefully stop me from just buying like frivolous things. So like, because I find I'm going to the grocery store way too often. If I'm actually budgeting out, like, we're gonna spend this much this week on groceries, gonna make grocery lists, and then I can go to the store and not just like get distracted. So, I guess my next goal is to actually use my bullet journal this year. I find I will get so gung-ho about it for like 2 weeks and then I just completely stop. And I've kind of made it so that I have to use it every day. But again, I will have a whole video about this coming soon, so I will show you that then. Next goal is to learn a new language. I had this one last year, I didn't do it, we're gonna try again. And then also another goal I had last year I didn't do, but we're gonna try again, is to actually learn guitar. I keep making these goals for myself and never getting them, and I feel like the past 4 years, my goals for the year have always been the same. It's like, get G2, learn guitar, learn a new language, and I'm not doing any of it, so this is the year I'm gonna do it. I'll need more coffee. Okay. So my next goal, oh my god, super appropriate timing. My next goal is to drink more water. So I find in the morning, first thing I do is I grab a cup of coffee, and then at the end of the day, I aim for like sparkling water or like cider or wine, something like that. Not normally, but like sometimes. But I want to like drink more water. I find it's going to be better for my skin. We're going to get to that in a minute. It's going to be better for everything. And it's probably going to stop me from snacking so much, and it'll tie into the meal planning. All of these goals are kind of tied together at this point. So next I want to try, my goal will probably be like once a week, to use a workout video from YouTube and like something simple. And I say once a week because I don't want to commit to doing this every day or like 3 to 4 times a week. I want to start with just once a week, picking a video, using it to work out. And then I also have the weekly goal to go out for a walk at least once a week. Right now it's winter, there's snow and ice everywhere. So I mean, it might not be the best idea, but in the summer, like I want to try once a week at least to go out for like a 45-minute minimum walk. I love being outside, especially with COVID. Being outside is probably the safest option. And then, oh, okay. So my next goal is to actually practice good skincare. I find I'm breaking out a little bit right now, which like is generally from wearing the mask so often. But with drinking a lot of water and actually using like proper face care products, skincare products, I want to try to get my skin in a good condition. Yeah, that's a goal, right? And then my next goal, I want to actually attempt NaNoWriMo. I put this goal every year again. I've had this story idea for like 4 years now, and I have like bullet points, and I want to actually try to like plot it out so that when November 1st hits, I can actually write it. And I want to do that this year. We'll see. And then my final goal for this year is something fun, and it is to plan out 5 fun dates. I mean, my boyfriend and I have been together for like just under a year now, and I want to, like, with COVID and everything, it's hard to go out and do stuff, but I mean, it's so easy to pick like little simple fun date ideas. Even like going for a picnic in my living room would be a fun date idea. So I want to make like 5 fun dates that don't specifically cost a lot of money, but are just fun things we can do together. Yeah, that was a lot. I probably missed some, but yes, there will be a like half-hour video at the end of the year talking about all of that. So look forward to that one. And yeah, so down below, let me know what your goals for this year are, even if you don't have 21. All of my goals kind of go together, so I mean, it's more like just 5 bigger goals, like physical things, emotional things, work things, life things, like stuff like that. So, yeah, down below, let me know your goals. And until next time, have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. I will see you real soon. Bye.